taking the lug nut off here so I can put some wheels over here. Every stinking time I mess with one of these trucks, I keep on forgetting this left-hand threads. So whenever you tighten these up, there is no possible way that these should be able to come loose. Alright, looks like there's ants in here with that one crawling around. Well, there's a couple crawling. There's a few crawling around. Oh crap. Alright, we got ants. Alright, so I'm gonna try to lift this sucker up. Then I'll have those wheels put on there. Oh, I got a chain on here. Throw that. And I guess we're just gonna have to do one side at a time to get each wheel on. That's okay, that's what we can do. Alright, I'm back over here at this again. I didn't get the wheels on yesterday because I couldn't do it by myself. But there's some things that I've noticed that are in this truck. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. Well, the door's not opening. There's something in this truck I didn't notice was as bad as it was until I went and looked at it. And of course, I knew that this boot already had a leak in it. Already knew that. But what I didn't look at was this ring is coming off. And then I need to bolt that or rivet it back, or that boot's just gonna do what it did again. And I got into the interior of the back over there in the sleeper, and I didn't notice that was gone. And I guess I just didn't look at how much was missing on this side. That was messed up. But I'm gonna be able to get this back part knocked out pretty quick. I don't feel like this part's gonna be nothing. The only thing that worries me about this truck, it's not the dash, it's not the wiring, it's not the hoses, it's not the transmission or motor. It's the headliner that worries me the most. And the leak. There's a pretty major leak right here. And that's why it's so soggy and bunched up right there, is because of rats and the leak that's right there. I'm pretty sure it's coming from around that light. So that's really no big deal. Just take those off. I'm thinking about putting the watermelon lens lights, whatever you want to call them, putting those on there. And then put silicone on it, and that should be sealed. But all this stuff, that's gonna have to come off. All this is, I don't know how much of this wiring is bad, or if it's all just screwed. I think some of these plastic hoses might be alright. I think a lot of this stuff is okay. Those right here are screwed, those bushings. And there's some things that we had to take off this truck to put them on Incognito's truck. And one of them happened to be that thing, this right here, because his was split in half about the way this one is. It needs some lugs, of course. This frame can be painted black. I want to get those steel half fenders. And I like that right there too. That's slick. I love those lights. Because I want to put either an amber one or a red one. I'm thinking red. I'm going to put red underglow under here and under the hood. And I guess I want to have it coming off of this, so it's going to look real slick. Have the chicken lights that are right here at the fuel tank. That's another thing that we need is the fuel tanks to get it up and running. My big plan for this truck for right now is getting the wheels on it, the fuel tanks, the boxes, and getting it up there at the shop just enough so we can work on it and get this door fixed. They don't latch. But 4 State and Iowa 80. Oh, look at there! Oh man. Well, at least it's latched. It hasn't been latching, but now it's latched. That's great. Sweet. Get that breather on there too. And those double round headlights. I want to put those. I keep on thinking I want to put the single round. But I think I want the double round headlights. You look so much better being down. You don't want to go down? I love this truck. It's a really good truck. It's gonna really be good when I get done with it. And on the road. Was that a bird that just came out of my truck? That's great to know. I got birds living in there. And we got a new pressure washer. And I might get some of this white clear coat that's wanting to come off. And this ho 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 Santa sleigh. Looks like that right there done gone down to the metal. No, that's blue. Oh wow. Wow. Look at that. It was blue at one time. Wow. The guy that used to drive this truck, his nickname was Santa Claus, and he would drive this truck dressed up as Santa Claus because he had a big old white beard and all that. And I guess that's okay, but he did some things on this truck that really ticks me off. It's not right here on the fenders, but I'll have to show y'all because any trucker would be mad about this, or anybody that wants to do restoration on a vehicle. He foamed all of this for installation. The sleeper all the way down to the cab, under the hood, and under the cab is all this real thick installation. I wasn't too happy about that once I saw it, but hey, that's okay. And for exhaust, I'm going to need that for sure, because once we get that sucker running, that thing is going to be loud, and nobody's going to like that. So, for an exhaust, looks like we already got that bracket right here. So that's good. I'm going to put 8-inch pipes over here that are chopped with the little rain caps. I didn't notice, but there's flappers that are just straight. And then there's these things called rain caps that go on top of your exhaust. The rain caps are kind of folded around the pipes to keep from the wind pushing it up, I guess, or whatever, and the rain falling down. I don't know. But this one needs to be redone too. All the exhausts. Maybe that one's got its right. Yeah. Yeah, look how bad that is. That's just crazy looking. That rust cancer got to it. I haven't really looked under here. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. Ow. I'm thinking about putting a 10-speed transmission in here. If not a 10, then a 15. I am not putting a 13 in it. I just don't like those. A lot of truckers do, but I don't like them. My dad don't like them, and I don't think my brother likes them either. The only thing I'm putting in this truck is a 10 or 15 speed. And I'm not putting the dual breather on here because this just looks old school. Even though this one's not doing anything, it's under here. And that's still not changing anything just because it's sitting there. I'm not making it a dual breather. But once I get the exhaust on there, the fuel tanks, the steps, the wheels, I will feel a whole lot better by seeing it near just the outside almost complete. That's gonna do me so much better. And then all I really would have left is the inside. And that would get me so freaking pumped.